the truth. Issue of reforming the Nigerian tertiary education is good, but before we go into the reforming, we have to look at the major problem facing the education sector. First of all, as my colleague Chika said, if you look at from the minister, some even House of Representatives, governors, all their children are studying outside the country. So when you come to reform the education, people that are supposed to reform it, their children are not studying in that university, they are studying in the abroad, paying them huge amount of money. That is what brings problem in our institutions. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, when you go back to the university now, there is serious problem from the lecturers, because you can see a brilliant student, more especially women. Beautiful women are facing serious problem in the university, because you can see a woman very brilliant, but lecturers can easily make her to become useless. Because whenever the woman is beautiful in the university and is brilliant, some lecturers are in love with her. If she didn't accept, then they will, whenever even she wants the exams, they will fail her. That is one of the major problems we are facing in the universities. Because lecturers are acting as I can see some governors are acting in Nigeria. That is how lecturers are acting in the universities. So, Mr. Speaker, seriously, when you come to reform the education sector, you have to look the strong side effect facing the education. And why I said the problem of lecturer, because I witnessed many incidents where I see some brilliant students, they wrote the exams, they passed, but because they never accept what the lecturers requested from them, they failed them. So, Mr. Speaker, seriously, we have a serious problem in our universities, and the problem of strike too. Government are paying them their entitlements, their monthly salaries and allowances. They give them houses, these lecturers, but they are going on strike. You can see students who supposed to graduated within 4 years, he can stay in the university up to 6 years. This thing discourages our people. That is why right from the beginning, I go for business. Because I know these people, they will waste my time, Mr. Speaker. So, seriously, Mr. Speaker, this thing is a serious problem facing our education. And the greatest problem I want to talk about is adding the tuition fee to the common man. When you come to my office now, you can see lists of more than 200 to my constituents looking for school fees. A common man cannot afford to pay this money. And they are increasing, and we are budgeting money. We are paying, the government are paying them. So seriously, this thing I am calling to the president to make sure, as we promise free education, even we cannot give free education to the tertiary student, we have to give them 50% discount so that the common people will get relief. Because we are facing serious problem. Because I can see many people withdrawing from the university because of the school fee. And we are appropriating money to the education sector. So seriously, Mr. Speaker, what I observe is why these people, they don't worry because their children are studying in the abroad. They have money to pay for their children. They don't care with the common people. So seriously, as the president of the masses, President Muhammadu Buhari is supposed to reduce 50% discount to the tertiary education tuition fees, because our common people are suffering seriously, serious suffering. You are talking about reforming the education. You are not talking to reduce the money to the common people. To make, you are not talking about how government can make a strong organization or some agency that will oversee the activities of lecturers in the universities. They are frustrated students in the university. So we have a serious challenges. When you come to reform the education, you have to go back to the university to see the activities of the lecturer space, to see how people are suffering before they get money to pay the school fee. So that is why majority of the people who ever see what happened in the university, they are aware of what happened. That is why they are carrying their children to the abroad, because they know what happened in the universities. So, Mr. Speaker, we should not waste our time. There is serious problems in the university. You can see a person begging to pay as a Nigerian citizen. A school where we are allocating money from the taxpayers' money, paying the lecturers and the others, but still frustrating the common people from going to school because of money. So, Mr. Speaker, seriously, I am in support of this reform, but before reform, we have to go and solve this serious problem facing our students in the universities. Or if possible, we can make a law in this house to protect the right of the student in this, more especially women, that are being always facing, they are threatening them. Lecturers are threatening women, more especially beautiful women in the university. Oh, thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is my contribution.